What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the table where everybody eat. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button for your boy. And if it's your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you miss out on the plays and updates we bring to you guys each and every day in the market. Now, I ask, could you please excuse my voice as I'm slightly under the weather, but here we are with a quick update and recap on the Navitas Semiconductor Corporation, ticker symbol NVTS. And I haven't covered this stock since late last year in 2025. But as you can see, this thing was up 20% on the day after the overall market had a broad sell-off, but recovering fairly quick. Some would say that we're experiencing a dead cat bounce. Others would say that this is still a buy the dip market. We shall see when we get over to the charts. Kicking things off, this chart here is slightly messy because we do a lot of intraday trading on this thing. You guys are familiar with the channel or the table where everybody eats. Then y'all already know how it goes when it comes to Navitas Semiconductor Corporation. But like most stocks, most small to mid caps, if you guys seen the videos on RZLV, SES, Lumen Technologies, the list kind of go on. But if you guys recall in those videos, and as you see right here, let's zoom in a bit. We had pulled down not to the 200 SMA, but right to our sniper fair value gap. And once again, all the other videos that we had recently, we pulled back either right to the top of our fair value gaps, or we pulled back to a key area of demand, such as Lumen, and the list goes on. But sticking with Navitas Semiconductor, jumping over to the 4-hour time frame, as I said, this is a quick recap. I want you guys to pay attention how we actually came into the sniper fair value gap, but we bounced right here at this prior demand area, right there. Boom. We came down here into that same area from whenever this was, the end of the year last year. Had this massive break to the upside, consolidation down, right back here, and then bounced. This is where things get interesting. So if you look right here, you can see that we were rejecting off the 21 SMA for some time after we reclaimed the 21 SMA on this massive pop we had back at the top of the year. Because back here, if we were to go back and look, probably the same thing. Above the 21, lost it beneath the 21, reclaim above, and then up. There we go. Up too much. My bad, y'all. And then consolidate, lost it, boom. Heavy demand bounce right at that same area, right into the 200 SMA, right into our sniper fair value gap on the 4-hour time frame. But my day ones and everyone else that is familiar with the channel or the table where everybody eats, y'all already know how I love to see something like this. So now we have our moving average coming and respecting or testing our line in the sand, which coincides with this area here, and it also coincides with this break here. If we go back further, it'll probably coincide with an SR flip as well. But after we had this depth cross right there with the 21 and the 200, now what we like to see is just to curl back up, not as quick, not in this fashion, however, but you get the idea or the premise of where I'm going with this. You want to see that curl back up and then eventually cross above that 200 SMA. But for healthy price action, it wouldn't hurt to come back down to this line in the sand and also retest that 21 SMA, which also would be retesting this area here. Because then if we get a bounce, if we respect that 21 and get back above the 200, get here, reject, make this higher low right here, and then go back towards this 941 zone. Now, once we reclaim this whole area here and get back above, that could be confirmation for continuation. However, you guys already know how we do. We trade structure, not hype. We wait, and if we do not see the move or confirmation, we just step aside and do not chase and do not fabricate on missing the play. But if you guys like how I break down these levels to you guys, be sure to check out that link in the description where I do the same thing in real time in the Discord community, Everybody Eats, as well as on my profile on X or Twitter. You guys can follow me there for the same commentary or content. But hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Much love. We out.